Buckle up, everyone. Today we're diving into the unexplained and unsettling world of archaeology, where scientists have stumbled upon secrets that will leave you sleeping with the lights on. From ancient mysteries that rewrite history to eerie artifacts that expose humanity's darker side, we're counting down the top 10 creepiest archaeological discoveries that will blow your mind and maybe even freak you out. Get ready for some serious chills. In 2018, Egyptian archaeologists unearthed an ominous black sarcophagus in Alexandria that had been sealed and forgotten for over 2 millennia. This wasn't just any ancient coffin. Its jet black exterior sparked intense curiosity and raised eerie questions. Was it a one-of-a-kind, mystical tomb, or something more sinister? The mere idea of opening such a mysterious vessel sent shockwaves, with many believing that even the bravest archaeologists might be in for a world of trouble. After all, legend has it that disturbing the rest of the ancients can unleash a curse not just on the excavator, but on humanity itself. And we're about to find out if this black sarcophagus lived up to its ominous reputation. Let's dive back into our spine-tingling tales. So, you're wondering what happened after that ominous black sarcophagus was finally opened? Well, archaeologists carefully cracked it open, and inside, they found a shocking surprise. Not one, not two, but 3 ancient Egyptian soldiers, along with a mysterious sarcophagus juice that quickly became the internet's guilty pleasure. But did this eerie discovery unleash a curse on our world? It's been 3 years since then, so we'll let you decide if the world was forever changed or just, well, not. Now, buckle up for another chilling tale from England. In the historic town of York, archaeologists made an unsettling find that left even seasoned experts shaken. While uncovering centuries-old grave sites, they stumbled upon a series of mysterious burials, all belonging to men under 40, 5 who had one disturbing thing in common: their heads were nowhere to be found. Yes, you read that right. Decapitated gladiators, straight from the depths of history's most brutal arena, left our archaeologists questioning what kind of battles they fought, not just with swords but also against some dark forces. Get ready for another jarring journey through history. So, you're curious about those spine-tingling graves in York? Well, let's dig deeper into this grim discovery, literally. When archaeologists unearthed these ancient burial sites, they found a series of skeletons that left them speechless. These men, all under 40, 5 and likely Roman subjects from the 4th century AD, had one thing in common: some were missing their heads entirely, while others had theirs placed awkwardly on their chests or hands. A grim reminder of the brutal punishments meted out to soldiers or gladiators who didn't make the cut. And here's where it gets even more mind-boggling. Despite being from England, one skeleton was traced back to modern-day Syria or Lebanon, leaving us wondering about the extent of ancient Roman reach and the chilling tales that these skeletons hold. Buckle up for a thrilling archaeological adventure. Fasten your seatbelts as we soar to the mystical hanging coffins of China. Imagine stumbling upon a cave in Hubei province that's unlike any other. Its mysterious allure is so strong, locals believed it was magical. But what lies within? As archaeologists ventured into this enigmatic hideout, they expected treasures and secrets galore. Yet, on closer inspection, they found nothing but bare walls. That was until they looked up way up. Over 150 meters above their heads, a breathtaking sight awaited. More than 100 coffins suspended mid-air for centuries, as if defying gravity itself. Get ready to uncover a shocking tale of ancient preservation. Let's journey to China and the hanging coffins, an extraordinary discovery that has left experts awestruck. Suspended high above ground for over 1,200 years, these coffins, crafted from massive tree trunks, belong to the Bo people, a powerful yet now extinct ethnicity. The mind-boggling part: despite their ancient age, these coffins miraculously remained intact until, that is, the 1960s, when careless treasure hunters used some of this sacred wood as firewood, leaving behind a trail of damage. Let's head to an ancient Italian acropolis, where archaeologists stumbled upon a jaw-dropping mystery. Amidst the ordinary and elite remains, they found something truly unique. A skeleton with a missing left arm, brutally severed in a past life. But here's where it gets wild. This individual didn't just adapt to their new condition. Instead, someone had surgically attached a knife to the stump, leaving historians baffled about the circumstances surrounding this ancient prosthetic and the culture that created it. Next, let's uncover the dark history behind the Pit of Death in France. In 2012, developers unearthed a shocking scene while preparing for a new project. A massive excavation site turned into a gruesome burial ground. A construction team stumbled upon a 6-foot-deep and 5-foot-wide pit packed with dozens of skeletons, all stacked together like a macabre puzzle. Now, let's take a closer look at the eerie remains found in Herxheim, Germany. Uncovering an ancient secret in 2008, construction workers hit upon what would become known as one of Europe's most bizarre archaeological sites: the cannibalized remains of Herxheim. Here, they discovered thousands of skeletons from people who lived around 7,000 years ago. But it gets even weirder. The bones showed signs of being chopped up and eaten. Let's dive into one seriously bad luck story. Imagine being known forever for the most epic unfortunate fate. That's exactly what happened with this guy in Pompeii. Initially, archaeologists believed he got squashed by a massive boulder. Talk about a terrible day. But wait, it gets even worse. Further research revealed he was actually caught in the deadly eruption of Mount Vesuvius. You won't believe what archaeologists dug up in Poland. Back in the 1600s and 1700s, people seriously believed in blood-sucking vampires. They thought these creatures had supernatural powers that could haunt and even kill you long after death. This led to some pretty intense vampire hunting and burial practices. Imagine being buried with a security system that literally kept you from rising from the dead. This is what actually happened in Poland's past. Locals would jam sickles into necks or place rocks between mouths to prevent vampires made out of people who died from diseases like cholera. It sounds crazy, but it's true. Now, let's switch gears and travel to Scotland, where a chilling discovery was waiting. We're about to talk about the Frankenstein bog mummies. Get ready for one of the most mind-blowing discoveries in history. In Scotland's bogs, archaeologists uncovered a bizarre pair of mummies that seemed like they stepped straight out of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein novel, literally. Initially, scientists thought this couple was buried alive and naturally preserved as bog mummies for 600 years. But then, things took a weird turn. Their skeletons were unlike anything they'd ever seen before. The woman's head was enormous compared to her body, while the man's limbs appeared upside down. As it turned out, these weren't two people at all, but 6. DNA tests revealed that fragments of human remains from different eras had mysteriously merged, leaving us with a chilling and fascinating mystery that's still unsolved today. Let's dive into our top pick, a find so unsettling it'll leave you sleeping with the lights on. Welcome to Pits of Severed Hands, a discovery that's not only baffling but also downright terrifying. While skeletons and mummies have given us incredible insights into human history, this eerie find takes the cake for being completely unprecedented and creepy beyond your wildest imagination. Imagine stumbling upon an underground pit that's home to dozens of severed human hands. It sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. But for archaeologists near Egypt's ancient city of Avaris, this was all too real. They dug up these mysterious pits over and over again, only to find the same disturbing evidence: heaps of chopped off hands. The connection. These gruesome discoveries were unearthed just feet away from the notorious palace of King Chaiyan, a ruler infamous for his brutal methods of punishment. It turned out he'd behead or cut off the hands of his enemies and display them as trophies. Archaeologists had spotted similar handless skeletons in the past, but this revelation took it to a whole new level. Was King Chaiyan collecting these severed hands as some twisted form of gruesome decor? That's all the fingers we have for today, folks. Thanks for digging in with us. Literally. If you're still reeling from this eerie discovery,